Welcome back to Aesthetics Magazine. Find more skincare resources at aestheticsmagazine.com. In today's episode, we will be discussing hair removal. Soft wax procedures. In a soft wax procedure, the esthetician will start by cleansing the area to be waxed. Then, a pre-epilation oil or pre-wax lotion is applied to prepare the skin. The purpose of the oil or lotion is to create a barrier between the skin and the wax, nourish and protect the skin, and make the waxing process less painful. The oil also helps the wax adhere to the hair and not the skin, which is important for an effective and gentle removal. After the oil has been absorbed or the lotion has dried, the esthetician will test the temperature of the wax to make sure that it is not too hot. Then, the esthetician will apply a thin layer of wax to the skin in the same direction as hair growth. An epilating strip is placed over the still soft wax, and the esthetician will press down and rub the strip to help the wax adhere to the hairs. After the skin is held taut and the fingers are placed at the edge of the strip and in the direction of hair growth, the strip is swiftly and sharply pulled against the direction of hair growth. This removal action needs to be swift, smooth, and close to the skin. Once the soft wax procedure is completed, the esthetician will inspect the treated area to make sure all the hairs have been successfully removed. Post-treatment solutions, such as cooling gels, aloe lotions, or powders, can then be applied to soothe and protect the skin. It is important to explain each step of the soft wax procedure to the client as well, to ensure that the client feels comfortable and knowledgeable. Soft wax is known for its effectiveness in removing fine hairs, as well as in large areas with finer hair, whereas hard wax is preferred for small areas with coarse hair as it removes the hair more gently. Also, because the same soft wax is used for different clients, the risk of bacteria in the wax and potential infection is there, compared to hard wax that is heated to a high enough degree to kill bacteria before application. This is also why estheticians should do a patch test to make sure that their clients are not sensitive or allergic to the wax. Soft wax is more suitable for non-sensitive areas such as arms, legs, or back. Sensible contractions after soft wax procedures include redness and heat in the treated area. It is important to avoid heat treatments such as sauna or steam bath and strenuous exercise, and to keep the area clean and free from irritants to prevent any possible infection and to protect the skin. After a period of 24 to 48 hours, the client may return for an aftercare treatment, where gentle exfoliation may help to prevent ingrown hairs, and gradual treatments with growth inhibitor products may help to weaken the hair and reduce regrowth. On the other hand, hard wax does not stick to the skin, and it is less painful for hair removal in sensitive areas. Hard wax is considered to be less follicle and skin irritating, which is why it is suitable for overall body waxing, facial, and the Brazilian waxing. Soft wax procedures are quicker compared to hard wax procedures, which allows more clients to be treated in the same period of time. However, because soft wax is more aggressive and the same wax is used again and again for the same area, the soft wax method should be handled by qualified and experienced estheticians to ensure that the clients, in their care, receive the best possible treatment with minimized discomfort and reduced risk of irritations. Preparing and applying soft wax, always check the client does not have any allergies to the products you are using. Remove the spatula from the wax pot and use the edge of the spatula to pick up a small amount of wax. About 5 cm of wax at the end of the spatula is usually enough for most body parts. Apply the wax in the direction of the hair growth. Be careful not to apply too much pressure on the spatula, as you can end up pressing the wax into the skin, which may cause bruising. You should spread the wax evenly to create a smooth, flat edge along the area that you want to remove hair from. Apply the wax in small sections, as this makes the treatment easier, especially for beginners, and is less painful for the client. It also means that if you make a mistake, for example, if the client accidentally flinches and moves, only a few hairs will be affected. To prepare the skin for the wax, apply a small amount of pre-wax oil to create a barrier between the skin and the wax. This will protect the skin, making it less likely that the wax will stick to it rather than the hairs. It also means that the wax can grip the hairs more easily, making the waxing process more effective and less painful. However, Some estheticians use baby powder or cornstarch powder instead of pre-wax oil. These powders absorb moisture from the skin, which ensures that the wax will stick to the hairs and not the skin. However, in some cases, skin can still become irritated, and powders can create a mess. Also, talcum powder is thought to be carcinogenic, so it is not recommended. Soft wax is applied with a disposable wooden spatula. Before applying the wax, check that it is the right temperature and consistency. The wax should be warm, not hot. If it is too hot, you will burn your client's skin. If it is too cold, it will be too thick and will not spread easily. Stir the wax before applying it to ensure that the temperature is consistent throughout. The process of stirring also helps to cool the wax down. Aftercare for soft wax procedures. After a soft wax hair removal procedure, certain precautions should be taken to minimize the likelihood of a post-treatment breakout and soothe the skin. It is not recommended to use any product containing harsh chemicals or perfumes on the waxed area at any time. The client should avoid hot baths, hot water, and sunbathing for at least 24 hours. The use of loofahs, exfoliating creams, and aggressive scrubbing is also not advised. Instead, the client should be advised to gently cleanse the area with a mild cleanser and cool water, and to apply a mild, fragrance-free moisturizer several times a day for at least 3 days. Any redness or small bumps after soft wax hair removal overall should subside within a few hours, or at most, a day or two. The client should contact the esthetician or their primary care physician if any signs of infection are present, such as red streaks or discharge. Soft wax hair removal can cause photosensitivity and an increased risk of sunburn. The client should be advised to avoid the sun and tanning beds for at least 48 hours and to wear sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 if sun exposure cannot be avoided. It is generally recommended that the client schedules their next soft wax hair removal appointment within 4 to 6 weeks before the hair has an opportunity to grow very long. This generally makes the procedure less painful and increases the likelihood that hair will begin to grow back softer and more sparsely over time. However, the importance of aftercare and potential adverse side effects should be clearly explained before the next appointment is scheduled. It's time to level up your skincare product expertise. Are you confident explaining vitamins A, C, and E to your clients? Stop guessing. Get the Essential Guide by Greg Risha, Understanding Vitamins in Skincare. Get your copy today at aestheticsmagazine.com.